Hey guys, what's going on today? BOJoeKO here, and we are back with our NHL 15 GMO commentary with our Vancouver Canucks, getting ready to start the Year 4 off-season, starting with the draft, and I basically simulated all through that, so you guys don't have to worry about that. Did my scouting research, and the scouting this year actually looks very, very interesting. You guys will definitely want to see who is gonna be available come draft time this year. But let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Take a look at the awards, who won the playoffs as well. So your Stanley Cup champions are the Toronto Maple Leafs, who pretty much ran through the entire league. I mean, they only lost 2 games total out of the entire playoffs. They swept Detroit, beat Tampa Bay 4-1. They swept the Rangers, and then they beat Anaheim in the Cup Finals 4-1. So it was Anaheim and Chicago, Toronto and New York Rangers in the finals there. Everything else looks pretty. Everything else looks, pretty normal to say the least, other than Edmonton making the playoffs. But other than that, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good there. Toronto Maple Leafs are your Stanley Cup champions. President's Trophy went to Tampa Bay, Anaheim, and Prince of Wales goes to Toronto. All right, so we got Art Ross goes to Steven Stamkos. Sidney Crosby wins the Hart. James Norris goes to Chris Letang. Lady Bing, Steven Stamkos. Morgan Klimchuk wins the Calder. Jonathan Bernier got the Conn Smythe. Ben Bishop won the Vezina. William N. Jennings, Marc-Andre Fleury, and Thomas Greiss. Philip Larson wins the Bill Masterton. Jonathan Toews wins the Frank J. Selke. Sidney Crosby wins the Ted Lindsay. And Maurice Richard, Steven Stamkos. Okay, so that is all the awards done and did. We are pretty much ready to get going with this draft. Now, I did check where our ranking is. I think we should be 9th overall. And now there are some pretty high overall franchise rated players in this year's draft. So it'll be interesting to see what we do. I'm not going to trade up. I'm not going to, possibly trade up for one of those guys. I'm just going to sit at number 9 and hopefully we'll be able to pick up one of those guys, because there are a lot of good players right there. Because I believe Roloff and Sexton are 2 very good forward picks that are franchise players. So we're going to sim options. We're going to sim the pick, as the Hurricanes are going to take Reagan with their first overall pick. Okay. And we'll sim the pick from the New Jersey Devils, and they're going to take Dadonov number 2. Okay. Sim options. We're going to sim the pick for the Arizona Coyotes. They're going to take Krejci. Ooh, we might have a chance here, boys. We might have a chance for this. All right. If it comes to moving up 1 spot, I'll do it. All right, sim options. Sim the pick for the San Jose Sharks. They're going to take Sexton. Roloff is still available. He is projected to be a franchise sniper. And we're 4 picks away. Do we want to move up for Boston? Yeah, I don't want to sit back there and wait. I might be able to trade back into the first round, but I don't want to sit back around there and wait. The odds of getting a franchise another forward prospect, that's enough for me to move up. All right, so we want to move up from number 9 to number 5. What can we give Boston in return for that? Let's see here. Goaltenders. Polivka Dubois is 84 now. Jesus Christ. Defensemen. Let's see what we can give here. We can give them Nordland. Oh, Nordland's 85. Oh, he's already top 4. Yes. Sick trade made with the New York Rangers. He's already raised 3 overalls. Oh baby, that was worth it. Corson, no. Ward. Medvedov. He's 74 already. Hogboom, Subban. Do we want to trade? No, we'll wait on Jordan Subban. Who's this guy? Bork. Was he a he was a high potential though. 76, 22 years old. We might as well keep him. Steenberger. We can give them Steenberger. Or Steenbergen. Steenbergen. We can give them Steenbergen. Burnett. We weren't going to use this guy, were we? Dwayne Burnett. 7th round pick. Yeah, we can give them Dwayne Burnett because it doesn't really affect us all too much. And let's see what else here. Hillis? Riley Hillis. He was a top 6, right? Is a depth defenseman. He's 23 though. What are his stats like defensively? Defensively, he's actually pretty good. No discipline, but other than that, not too bad. Right wingers, let's see. Vorobiev, he's staying. Goudreau, Nyquist for Tannen. Shinkrook, Abdelkader, Palmer. Jack Palmer, now we're going to keep that guy. Merrick, Amson, Marty Havlat. I don't think nobody would want to take Havlat. He's got 2 years left. Rosehill, Graham Thornton. Yeah, let's give them Thornton. And Patan, no centers. Anybody on centers I could give away? McCann, Gaunts, Gomerich, Fox, Kempe. They want all 3 of these guys down here. Gomerich, we're gonna hold on to Gomerich because he's already 80. Fox, we're gonna hold on to. Kempe, we're gonna hold on to him. He's actually considered a 4th liner. Or Pruden. Jesus Pruden, playmaker. Let's give him Pruden, because I think they could take Pruden as well. All right, so a bunch of nobodies pretty much to move up for that Boston Bruins pick. Let's see if it works. So first overall pick and a bunch of these guys for the Bruins first pick. Trade rejected. Steenberg's contract expires. Damn, we can't even trade this guy. That's difficult then, because that's some trade value on him. Rookie skaters, let's see. Okay, Norlin, Corson, McCann, Medvedov, Subban, Palmer. Vorobiev, Bork, stays Merrick. Justin Merrick, he's a 2-way forward. Let's get rid of Justin Merrick. I can get rid of him. Because I have 2-way forwards already, and like Fox and Gaunt's are already better than him. Because I think his defensive category wasn't too great. I want to take a... I don't think it was too big of a deal. Alright, let's try that. First round pick. Trade rejected. Oh my god. Merrick's contract is out. Can I just try this? Trade rejected. Quite far off in value. I don't know if I have the assets to move up. I want to move up. I want to get that guy. It has to be a forward prospect. If we're gonna get a franchise forward prospect, it needs to be a forward prospect that we give up here. But who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be Palmer? I don't think he's gonna find a place next year. Oh, that shooting category though is really good, but defensively he sucks. Yeah, Palmer. Palmer, you gotta go, and maybe something else. Palmer, and if it's gonna be a franchise guy, Vorobiev, he's got the bottom 6 potential. We'll hold on to him. Merrick, Gomerich, Amson, Talbot. We can throw in Talbot. He's an unsigned player. And, oh yeah, Thornton and Betts. We're gonna throw these guys in there. Thornton and Betts. And Betts. There you go. Alright, so Palmer gets added in there. Talbot, Thornton, and Betts for the Bruins' first round pick. Trade accepted. On behalf of the Boston Bruins, the organization, I accept your trade offer. We'll see you out on the ice. Alright, there we go. So we moved up our first pick in Palmer for the Bruins' 5th round pick. And we're going to take the other labeled franchise, apparently labeled franchise player in this draft. And that is going to be, who's this guy? Hopsefeld. Hopsefeld is Thomas Hopsefeld. Oh, center. No, we don't want centers. We're not looking at centers. We're going for left wingers here. And there he is. Roloff. Franchise labeled defenseman Chad Roloff. A franchise labeled projection for this guy. And like I said, he's supposed to be drafted franchise, so I'm assuming he's supposed to go high up in this thing. I think there was still a top 5 player somewhere. Was that a defenseman who was a top 5? There's 2 top 5 defensemen, Holloway and Lawson, but we haven't really scouted them all too much. So I'm just going to skip on that. I'm going to take the pick there. We scouted that guy fairly well. High potential for a top 9 forward. His shot, we already know his shooting is 82s for his wrist shot accuracy and power already. So, high potential for a shooting category. Puck moving skills are pretty accurate. Skating needs to get worked on a bit. He looks like a high 70s overall player right out from the gate. So I'm going to take this guy. Chad Roloff, Canadian from the Kelowna Rockets. Let's take him. Franchise labeled forward. Sniper. I'll take that. There you go. So Chad Roloff. Welcome to the Vancouver Canucks. So we don't have a second round pick. There's really no point for me to get into the second round pick. So I'm just going to sim all the way to my user pick. I doubt all the guys I have scouted will be available. But I feel like that was a good decision on my part to move up. Yep, all the guys that I have are gone. So we're just going to take the best possible player right now, 69th overall. So we're in the third. We're in the third round right now, so there's still a couple third round guys left at center. Our left wingers, there's still second, third rounders still available. And right wingers, there's second, third rounder there, and Myers, and lots of second or third round defensemen. Lots of them. Alright, let's go for potentials. Okay, the potential guys are not supposed to be drafted till this guy, Spencer Woolley. This is 7th defenseman. He's got some 70s around him. Should we take another forward or take a defenseman? I think our defense might actually be solid right now. I'm gonna take another forward. I want to get these forward prospects up here a little bit. There's a lot of left wingers. We can take Aubrey, who's another sniper. We can just stock up on snipers. Sundstrom, Swedish sniper. Bassin, who's a power forward, Tyson Bassin. There's a lot of second or third round guys left. We might be able to snag one of those defensemen too later rounds as well. Who should I take here? Who should I take? Should I take Francis Aubrey, who's got puck skills of almost 5 stars, senses of 4.5, or do I take this guy who I've scouted a lot better? He's got green. A lot better than this guy. He's got a lot of medium potential stuff. Who's this guy? Nikolai Lapidov. I haven't even scouted that guy at all. Do I take the Canadian or do I take the Swedish player? Francis Aubrey, 19. Or do I take Christian Sundstrom? He's got higher potential, but this guy has like medium 5-star. I'm taking Aubrey. I'm taking the Canadian. I'll trust my scouts' opinions on those ones. So Sim2 user pick. I will rely on my scouting's opinion on that. Alright, so next up here, we're in the 99th overall. There's still like a third or a fourth rounder still left. Yeah, this guy, who's top 9 potential too. Yanni Hutala, a center playmaker. He's got some really high potential stuff. He's projected to be a top 9 forward as a center. There's a lot of third and fourth round guys still available. Yeah, there's a lot of good players this year. Bottom 6 forward, Montoya as a grinder, defenseman. Still a lot of third and fourth round defensemen still left. I'm going to skip on them. I think we're going all forward draft this year. I'm going to take that guy. He's still available. Screw it. Let's take this guy. Let's take the fantastic Finn. What was his name? His name was Yanni Hutala. Yanni Hutala, 18 years old, as a center playmaker. Let's take him. Let's take him. Now I think I'll grab some defensemen with my... I have some 4th round picks. That's right. I picked up a lot of depth picks this year. I forgot about that. All right, so we might be able to steal up another 3rd round pick here. I forgot I got depth picks from those trades. All right, so centers here. Let's see. Still probably some 4th round guys still left. All right, left wingers. Still some 3rd and 4th round guys still left here in the 4th. I definitely think I should pick up the defenseman here. There's all 4th round defensemen that are still left. I'm going to go for the right wingers that were 3rd and 4th round projections. Or the left wingers, 3rd and 4th round projections. Either these two guys. Zancanaro. Mike Zancanaro. Or I could go with a Czechoslovakian. Peter Laschek. Is that Czech? No, that's not Czechoslovakian. That's Czech Republic, right? That's a Czech Republic flag? I forget. He's a grinder, Peter Laschek, or I can just go with the 2-way forward. I'm gonna go with the 2-way forward. All them words. Grab a good old American guy as a 2-way forward. All right, so we got an early pick here in the 5th round. Let's see. So any 4th round guys still available here? Some 5th round generals. A bottom 6 forward for this guy. Potential. Jyrki Peterson is a 5th round projected player. He's got a lot of highly scouted stuff as well as a bottom 6 forward. Another playmaker though. Left wingers, 4th round pick right there. Sniper, Billy Carter. A lot of high potential for that guy. Right wingers, Cantor is still there, or a defenseman. I think we need to grab a defenseman right here. As much as I don't want to, I think I have to. Two defensive defensemen though, Harold Hainsey or Mika Laxo. I really don't want any of those guys. I'm liking the forward core right now. I'm liking the forward core. That guy's got high potential for an NHL backup. Timothy Deegan is a goaltender. We don't really need a goaltender though. We got enough goaltending issues on our plate. He's a 5th round though. I think I might have a later 5th round pick. I can maybe grab that guy up. I'm taking this guy, Carter, another sniper. We're stocking up on goal scoring for the future. Sim to the user pick. Yeah, I did have a later 5th round pick. Good. Alright, maybe I can take one of these guys now. Hopefully if they didn't get taken. Alright, projected 5th round. That Peterson guy's still there. Left wingers, still a couple of those guys. That guy's unknown. 5th round. Or all 5th rounds there. Where are those flags? What is that flag? Alexei Perez-Hogan. Perry-Chogan. I don't even know. It's he's Russian. Plays in the Russian league, so it's definitely one of the weird flags there. But a lot of 5th round defensemen. What's the best possible potential? Undrafted players for defense. Yeah, nothing really. Is that goalie still available as the NHL backup? Unfortunately not. He definitely got taken. Alright, let's just take this guy. I think this might be a year where I don't draft any defensemen. We're taking a lot of forwards with these picks. Early pick in the 6th. In the 6th, I have to take a defenseman here. As much as I don't want to, I have to. As much as I don't want to, I am pretty much forced to take one here. I have to. Alright, so a bunch of 7 defensemen have popped up here. So Wozniewski will take this an offensive defenseman. I'll take Wozniewski here. Sim to the user pick. I think I have another later 6th round pick as well. Indeed, I do. Let's see. Should we take another defenseman? Or should we go for a 5th or a 6th rounder right here? Flood. Power forward. Let's just see. Let's just take a trip around here. Lots of 5th and 6th round guys right here. Right wingers. Nothing really too good on right wings. And then defense. 5th or 6th round guy. Maz Ulis. Let's take this guy because he was a 5th or a 6th. Some options. Some to the user pick. I should have something. I definitely should have something in the 7th. Yep, another early round pick here in the 7th. Just take the best available right now. Alright, 2 other forwards right there for centers. Left wings. Those guys, Clark and Salvador. Jurchina, another sniper or defenseman. Reardon, Rushishka. I remember that name. All those guys down there. Okay. Let's see. I would like maybe some an enforcer or a power forward. What's his name? Drew Clark. Wow, his shooting is really bad. He's the definition of enforcer. Salvador, Corey Salvador. He's got some decent stats. Yeah, let's take him. He's definitely our highest scouted person. So let's take a power forward here and then probably just wrap it up with one more pick here. Oh, well, we don't have a pick in the 7th. Alright, so that concludes our draft. We got a lot of players, though, this time. I'm very interested to see how my 5th overall pick roll-off is going to turn out to be. And some of those depth players, too. We'll have to see about that. But, yeah, we're going to do the re-sign stage here as well. We're going to look at all of our players here. We're going to re-sign some guys. And, yeah, we're going to go into free agency as well. A lot of players what we need to sign. Alright, so let's re-sign players. Let's take a look at who we need to re-sign. Take a look at some of those players as well and see what we're looking at here. Alright, so let's go start with the goalies. As we need to sign Halverson, Polivka needs to be signed, Dubois needs to be signed as well. Alright, so Dubois' potential is elite. Campbell, he's good. Halverson, do we want to sign Halverson? 23, We already have this Allmark guy as well, medium potential. Nah, I'm gonna let Halverson go. I just got him in that trade. I'll let him go. Polivka, alright, how much do you want? 5 mil. You didn't really prove yourself last year at all, bud, but 5 mil eating up 2 goaltenders. Little bit troublesome right there. I'll come back to him. Alright, I want to check out my I want to check out those players though. Let's see. Yeah, we didn't draft a goaltender, right? Yeah, we didn't. Alright, so Polivka, yeah, I'll come back to you. Alright, let's check out our defensemen here, some of those drafted players that we took as well. Alright, so Mazulis, 7th, projected as a 7th defenseman, not offensive. Lubomir Mazulis, who was our 6th round pick. But that guy, Dan Wisniewski, he's actually projected to be a top 6 defenseman, offensive defenseman, and 6th round pick, so not bad. We can definitely do something with him. Alright, Burnett, finally we can get rid of some of these guys here. Alright, so Dwayne Burnett, 7th round pick. Let's release some of these guys. We can get some of the newer players in there. Alright, let's see here. Carl Setzinger. Medium potential for a top 7 defenseman. Yeah, we can release this guy. Can release those guys. We need players that can make a difference coming in off right now. Alright, McChesney. Keith McChesney. 23, 75 overall. What do I want to do with this guy? His defense is getting there. I might give this guy another chance. We need some minor league guys. Brendan Smith, though, is a defensive defenseman. I'm going to say no. I'm going to release that guy, but I'll keep McChesney. I'll keep McChesney under contract here. I'll give him... I'll qualify him here. 2-way deal. 1 year. So I'm only not going to sign those guys to 1 years. Alright, Steenberger. He's the 80 overall top 6 defenseman with no defensive awareness. See you later, bud. I can release your ass. Alright, what else here? I think that's it. Other than Jordan Subban, which I'm going to qualify and offer to him. Just so that he takes it. We have to sign Matt Carl and Chris Tanev. I want to get Tanev back. Carl will probably wait on. But Jordan Subban, let's get him back as we want to keep signing him for 1 year deals. I want to see if he's going to change. He might be just a strict AHL defenseman. Who knows? He's already 78 overall, so he might change. We'll see. Alright, how much money do we have? We have 38 mil left. Alright, so we want to get Tanev back. 4 years at 4.8. Might cut down an extra year on his deal. I actually might just give him 2 years at 5 and then 2. So at 4.3. 4.3 for 2 years for Tanev, I think it'll be good. Okay, Carl, we're going to hold off on you. Wisniewski, I think we'll hold off on those 2 guys. Phew! Bless me. Alright, so let's move on to the right wingers now. Bloodoff, yeah, we're going to release him. We can release him. He didn't really turn out all too great. Havlat, we're stuck with him there. Alright, let's check out the right wingers. The left wingers. A lot of drafted left wingers too, so let's see. Ooh, look at these guys. Look at these guys. Alright, so Aubrey, who was our 3rd round pick. Francis Aubrey as a sniper. He's got top 9 potential, which is good. This guy, Billy Carter, the 5th round pick, has top 9 potential as a sniper. Low potential, though. And there he is. Chad Roloff, 5th overall pick. Top 6 forward potential. 19 years old. High potential. 76 overall right out of the gate. Not bad. We're going to sign this guy immediately. His shooting category is definitely something good. His puck moving skills are good too as well. His passing is definitely getting up there. Just increases his defense a little bit and this guy will be good to go. So I'm happy I moved up for him. So no doubt in my mind I will be signing this guy right away to an entry level deal. Let's get him started playing right away. But I'm glad some of these other snipers there are good as well. Alright, Ablocator, Jay Rosehill, I know I can release him. Alright, who else? Let's see. So, Aubrey Salvador, he was a later round pick. Zan Canaro, a bottom 6 forward, is a 2-way forward. Interesting. Ablocator, we need to sign Amson, Johnny Gaudreau as well, Marek Virtanen. Okay, so all these guys need to be signed. Abdelkader, do we want to bring him back? Let's see, how good is his defensive category? Still pretty good. He's gonna be he's gonna be like we're gonna develop Abdelkader into a strictly fourth liner now. Alright, so let's see. Let me just go back out and then it'll be easier to do it that way. Alright, so he wants 2 years at 2.3. I'm going to give him a 1-year deal at 2.5, so 2, and then 3, so 2.25. For 1-year deal for Justin Abdelkader. Alright, Carter Amson. I do believe I do want to give a thing to this guy as a power forward. Once again, defensive awareness is not good though. I'm not even gonna do it. I'm just gonna release him. Gonna release him. All these like power forwards have like good shots and powerful shots, but they're just their defensive categories are just bad. All right, Johnny Gaudreau. Let's get Johnny Hockey back. He only wants 2 years at 4.9. It's a very weird deal for Gaudreau. I do see him staying on my team for a while, so maybe I could get him for a decent deal. I'm gonna give him a 4-year deal of 5.3, so that'd be 5 and then 7. So 3 and then 4, so 4.6. I think I can get Johnny Gaudreau for 4 years. All right, Marek. Let's see, Marek. It's a 2-way forward, a hard shot. Defense is somewhat getting there. I might let Marek go as well. We might just let some of these guys go and just sign new guys to play. Because some of the guys that we did sign, you know, they're just not really turning out to be all that well. Virtanen, let's get Jacob Virtanen back. He wants... he might be a strictly like third line scorer. Yeah, he doesn't want that much money at all. Alright, Jake, what can I give you? Let's see, 2 years at 1.5. I'm perfectly fine with that. 2 years, I'll bring you up to 24. Maybe you'll do something by the time you're 24. Who knows? Alright, we'll leave off on those prospects for right now. And then the centers, let's check these guys out. Hotula, yep, was 66 overall. Not bad. As the 4th round pick. Pretty good pickup there. 18 years old, top 9 forward, low potential as a playmaker. And then this guy. Who is this guy? Jurki Peterson, the 5th round pick. 5th round pick, center playmaker, top 9 potential forward, 74 overall, not bad. 5th round pick, 74 overall, not bad. Glad I waited till the last possible minute to get this guy. Jurki Peterson, I think he's the fantastic Finn. So not bad. All right, Patrick Berglund, Pruden, Jesus Pruden. I think we have better players right now, so we can release some of these guys. Like we picked up better players in the draft, that we just don't need to keep them. So picked up better players in the draft. All right, Hotula and Peterson. All right, Berglund, Lyndon Vey, Dane Fox, Galchenyuk, Gomerich, Jared McCann. All right, let's get McCann back because we know we can get him to a 2-way deal. So I want to see what McCann's gonna do. All right, Gomerich. Defense is okay as a 2-way forward. He's got no good puck moving skills, a decent defensive awareness. He's 80 overall. Let's see what he wants. If he wants big boy money, no, he wants a 2-way deal. So I can get him for a 2-way deal and just save some money and get trade bait because I need some trade bait. All right, Galchenyuk. Let's sign Alex Galchenyuk. 6 years at 7 mil. 7 mil per year. That sounds about right for Galchenyuk. Let's see, 6. I'll take him till he's 30 instead of I'll cut down his years. So 7 and then 4, so pretty much 1.1. So 6.2 I can get him for 5 years. So I'm gonna go down to 6.2 right there for Galchenyuk for 5 years. All right, Dane Fox. Let's see if he wants finally a 1-way deal. No, he still wants a 2-way deal, but he wants the maximum you could give him for a 2-way deal. I can get him for 2 years on that. All right, let's see what Dane Fox does. Step forward. Lyndon Vey, 27 years old, 83 overall. think we should just bring him back regardless. We have the money. 1 year, though. 1 year at 2 points. So that'll be 3 and then 4. So 2.6 for Lindevay for 1 year. And then Berglund, I think they're going to be the same exact thing with Patrick Berglund. Bring him back for 1 year as well, unless he's too much. Hopefully there might be a decent center in free agency, because 84 overall is my second line center. Not the greatest. I could have Lyndon Vay play the center. I'm going to hold off on Berglund. We'll see what happens. Alright. Let us advance a day here and let's see what happens. And then we will see how much money we have left. We'll take a look at the prospects that we have, and we could see who we need to sign, who we can sign to play immediately for our teams. Let them start to get experience as quickly as possible. Alright, so we're similarly here. Reached out to a lot of people. Or at least a lot of guys as well. I don't think we even need to like pick up prospects either. Alright, so Johnny Gaudreau accepted. Abdelkader's good. Galchenyuk rejected. Okay, so he probably wants his long year. Roloff is good. Lindevay accepted. Tanev, Subban, Fox, McCann, Virtanen, Gomerich, McChesney. Alright. So Galchenyuk was the big guy who did reject. Other than that, everything else is pretty good here. We still have $26 million left of cap room here. Goaltenders. Alright, Polivka. We gotta sign him. Gotta sign him. As much as I don't want to commit this so much money to you, I think I'm gonna do 2 years with him until he's 27. I'm gonna do that. If he transitions into like an 89, 90 overall goaltender, then I would be willing to pay him like $7 or $8 million. But right now, not too keen on him. So 2 years at 5.4. So he wants 5 and then 7. So that'd be 5 and then 7. So 5 mil and then 3 more. So 4. I'll go down to 4.8 on Polivka for 2 years. Polivka. All right, defenseman. Let's see who still needs to be signed as a defenseman. Mlazus, Wisniewski, and Carl. I think we should bring Carl back for at least 1 year. He had the most points on our team last year for defenseman. He made 7 mil last year, and he still got that good defensive stats. So let's bring him back for 1 year at 4.5 mil, because I'm going to give him that because I need to fill up some cap. All right, and then let's take a look at our defensive prospects here. So we got Bork. I think we can leave Mazlis and Wisniewski unsigned for right now. Bork, Hillis, McChesney, Corson, Ward, Medvedov, Subban, Nordland, Hogboom, Tanev, Hamilton, Fowler. Okay, so everything for defense is looking fine. Okay, so we can leave those 2 guys unsigned. Verbia for the right wingers, left wingers. All right, so who do we have for prospects here? Patan, Havlat, he's not going to really play that much. Roloff, we know he's going to play. Virtanen, those are roster players. Those are all roster players. So who do we have for left wing prospects? I think it's just these 3: Roloff, Patan, and Havlat. But they're really not playing. So let's get Aubrey signed. We'll sign Aubrey. And we will sign Carter. Do we want to sign Carter? He was another sniper, I guess. I'll sign Aubrey. That's it. I'll leave those guys for right now. All right, centers. Hutola and Peterson. Who we got for center prospects? We got Kempe, McCann, Gomerich, Fox. Let's see. So Gomerich, Fox, McCann, and Kempe. So those are the 4 centers. Peterson or Hutola. I want to sign this Peterson guy. I want to get this guy playing. We'll hold off on Hutola for right now. So we'll sign him. Bergel and Larry. Let's get Galchenyuk back. Alright, so 6 years. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to give him the 6 years. So 7 and then 4. Or 3, actually. So 6.35 I'll give him. 6.35. There you go, Galchenyuk. Alright, and Berglund, like I said, I'm going to hold off on him for right now. Left wingers, we already reached out to those guys. Right wingers, we already did. Defenseman, Or reach out to those guys and then goaltenders. Alright. So I think Berglund will just be the last one to sign. I'll sign him, and if I need to trade him, I could trade him. If there's gonna be a better center, then I could trade Berglund to some team that could want him for like a pick or something along those lines. Do the same thing that we did with Benino. Alright. Gonna be another long GM, but whatever. Wanted to get this done. Excuse me. Alright, so Galchenyuk's good, Carl's good, Aubrey, Polivka, and that super fantastic Finn Swede person is good as well. Alright, so we have 13 mil still left here. All skaters left. Let's just double check this. So he's going to remain unsigned. He's going to remain unsigned. All these guys are under 70 overall, so we don't want to sign any guys that aren't under 70. Once you get to around 70 overall, that's when we could start signing you, and you could start playing for the team. So all these guys that we have signed right now are 70 or close to it. Vorobyev, we kind of made a mistake on him. Ward as well. Aubrey, I only have him signed because of the potential, and all those other guys are pretty much good to go. Alright, so Berglund, 13 mil. Do we want to sign him? Second line center. Yeah, I think we have to. We have no other choice at this point. Right now, we have to sign him. 1-year deal, 3.825. And there we go. That's going to do it for this Vancouver Canucks re-sign stage. That's it. Last player that we need. Reese. Whoops. Oh, god damn it. I'm all going to get pushed all the way back here. Okay. If only there was an advanced day button that you could press to, you know, progress through this thing a little bit quicker. That would have been nice. But oh well. Regardless, I think we should be pretty good there. We're going to have 10 mil worth of cap going into free agency. So let's do that there, and let's see who's going to be available in free agency. That way we can make some trades if we need to. We could make a trade and sign somebody as well. Other than that, we are good to go. We're going to see how good these prospects turn out. We've seen already that some of them have gotten a little bit of a boost. We already saw that Joakim Norlund's already an 85. And he's got that good franchise defenseman thing still with him. I'm kind of upset that that Roloff guy was not a franchise player, but still, I'll take a top 9, 76 overall player coming from the draft. That would have been nice. I guess the other guy definitely was a little bit better, but here we go. All right, so prospect-wise, I don't think we need them unless there's going to be like a really good prospect that we can sign. Not goaltending-wise, because we're already, you know, we already got that debate with goaltending coming into this year. We're going to have to see what Dubois and Polivka and Campbell do progression-wise. Because I think we're going to have a bad goaltending problem where we're going to have a lot of... what's his face? We're going to have a lot of like 80-something overall defensemen here. All right, so let's go for forwards. Let's list the forwards and the unrestricted free agent forwards here. Not looking good. Not looking good. Troy Brouwer, Trevor Lewis, Blake Como, Ben Smith. Yuck. Not looking good there. All right, potential-wise, do we got any possible really good potential players? Rookies. Top 6 forwards, and then it just delves off to top 9 forwards. That's pretty much it. Yeah, it's pretty much there's depth forwards there, but top 9s. A lot of top 9 potential forwards. Okay, so nothing good on offense that we need to go after. Let's just go run with the players for our team. Defensively, let's sort this by overall. Let's see who's available. Defensively, Grossman, BOJoeKO, Holden, and Savard. Not good either. Wow. Wow. Not good at all. Alright, any potential players? There's this guy, 22 years old, but he's probably a defensive defenseman now. Wade Clark, undrafted. Low potential, though. And that's just about it. Steenberger, Patrick Nemeth is right there as well. He's got some good stats, though, as a defenseman. He's got good shot blocking and stick checking. His discipline, though, it's a little bit questionable, but there are some, top 6 forwards if we need them there, but I don't think we need any of that there. And then just for kicks and giggles, we'll check out the goaltenders. Who we got? Looks like there's some good goaltenders, at least. Oops, come on, sort it. Thank you. We got Andre Pavlik is the main goaltender there in free agency, so 4 teams are interested in them. Other than that, any good NHL like potential starters? Let's see. NHL starters. This guy Spiller, I think he was there last year. Yeah, Clinton Spiller, he was there last year. Hosan, Pothier or Pother, Caesar Pother, 77 overall as a 21-year-old. Yeah, I could easily sign some of these guys if I wanted to, but, I got the goaltending under control. All right, so, you know what? I don't think there's anything that we need to go for in free agency. I think what I'm going to do is simulate to the beginning of next season and see the progressions once again and see how we can improve this team. We might be able to make some trades to, improve the quality of the team, see how the prospects go. Other than that, we will be good to go. So I'll save you guys the time and effort because it takes a long time to simulate up to there. So we'll start, take a look at the prospect and player progressions, and then you guys can help me make the decisions next episode. So next one will definitely be a lot shorter. But thanks for watching, guys. If you did enjoy, leave a like, comment, subscribe as always. I'll see you guys next time.